Good morning, class. Some thoughts on management and leadership. My first thought is to recommend to you a book by Kenneth Blanchard, and you would have come across Kenneth Blanchard in your notes. I think I've mentioned him before to you, but he wrote a very simple book. He's written a number of books, but the most famous one is called The 1 Minute Manager, and it's a short read, and it really does, for me in any event, give a very quick education in management. While we're talking about management, I want to express the way I see management and leadership. If I'm a manager, my job is to take a bunch of resources and apply them to a task in a facilitative role. So my job is to facilitate that the work gets done and that these resources are well organized in order to do the job. It's different if I'm a leader. If I'm a leader, I've got a job to do, and I've got a bunch of resources available who are going to help me get it done. That's a difference. Also want to talk about the test scores, and really what these test scores do is they reflect what you know about yourself. And it gives you a framework, it categorizes all this information that we know about ourselves, and it gives us a framework within which we can work with that information. That's important. I can't interpret your scores, but you can. And it's important to look at the scores relative to each other. What we also saw in one of them, the task people, and some people refer to it as soft skills versus hard skills. And if you go back to our original discussions at the beginning of course 1, we had that discussion about soft skills versus hard skills. And many of you at that time really were saying that the hard skills were more important than the soft skills. I wonder what your thoughts about it are now. The soft skills do become more and more relevant the more senior you get and the more you take on the role of a manager and as a leader. Of course, if you don't have the hard skills at all, you're probably not going to do very well. But if you have exceptional soft skills, they can smooth over a multitude of mistakes and lack of information. So they are very helpful. Transactional and transformational leadership and management styles. Transactional relationships in management are when I have a transaction with you. I will give you this if you do that. And it's appropriate in certain types of projects. Transformational leadership styles or management styles are appropriate for different types of projects. The more innovative ones, the more where we have to empower people to explore. So these things, and as so often we've seen on this course, the application of different techniques are applicable in a situational context. And so often my answer to you has been, look at the situation. That will continue. By the way, Kenneth Blanchard and a chap called Hersey, can't get his first name right now, but they had this theory of situational leadership, which I think is very pertinent to project management. And it would be good for you to read up on that as well. It is mentioned in the notes, but there's lots more reading you can do on that and loads of stuff on the internet about it. So at this point, what I want to do is to express my sincere regard for you, to tell you that it's been a pleasure interacting with you, and I wish you all the best of luck. Bye-bye.